What? That's nuts.
aespa!
Oh my gosh.
Don't you know I'm a savage?
We are reacting to this right as everyone has gone on break, so we're the first. We're gonna be reacting to this months before everyone else hears this.
aespa.
Yeah, so.
Oh my god, does this have winter?
Yes.
Let's go!
Let's go!
Winter! Yeah! Give me the winter. I love winter.
All right, we're starting him with or
We're
without
starting
you.
Wait.
winter, damn it.
Whoa, I gotta get some background information.
All right.
Now, if you guys could repeat after me. Thank you, mice, for your patience.
Thank you. Who? Mice?
Mice.
Thank you.
Thank you, mice, for your patience. Thank you for your support, even though it takes us
you.
months to
Thank
release
you,
our
mice.
reaction.
I know that you guys have been commenting like all the time for this song, and it is finally here. I have been wanting to watch it too.
Plot.
You are now
Plot,
reacting
plot,
to the girl group
plot.
aespa and their 2024 title track, Armageddon. So in the last music video aespa released, Supernova, a supernova caused a rift to open, and alien super being versions of aespa were introduced to the real world. Disclaimer, the following are fan theories. Through the music and lyrics, the real world aespa talk about how they want to fight back and survive, but then as both the battle and song continues, they realize there's nowhere to run. They realize the only option is to merge together.
Oh, it's like a doppelganger situation.
Yeah. The song is composed by EJ, Waker, Pang Hae, Hyun, Sumin, and No Identity, who, fun fact, was the producer of Drama.
Ooh, okay.
If you're hearing this right now, that means this video isn't monetizable, nor is it sponsored. Instead, this video is brought to you by you, our YouTube members and supporters on Patreon. Patreon and YouTube memberships are how viewers like you can support our team and also gain access to tons of exclusive content. We post almost daily reactions to both old and new K-pop songs, along with a weekly podcast. Here's a sneak peek of one of our latest episodes.
What did you guys think about it?
It was a banger. I mean, you can almost leave it as that, but I mean, that constant bump. That's like throughout the entire thing, and I mean that kind of boots and cats beat that's going on in the drums the whole time is just it's consistently a banger throughout the entire song, which I really appreciated.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a song that gets the blood pumping in a way. I especially really love the production on this track. Like the textures of the bass is like so deep and clean.
In 2024, we even added a new series where we rank every title track and single in an artist's discography. If you want to become a patron or YouTube member to help our channel continue and to access over 1,000 exclusive videos, check out the description of this video for how to join. Thank you so much to all of you who already support us. We really couldn't keep doing this without you. And now, back to the video. Let's go!
Plot. 3, 2, 1, go. Plot.
Dang, it is a doppelganger situation.
It's Final Destination type.
Ooh. Oh, yeah.
Nice bass. There we go. Oh, this is like West Coast rap vibes.
There she is.
There's your girl!
That's winter.
Also kind of has the old school hip hop groove again.
Yeah.
Wow, this is visually great. Whoa.
What?
Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
Ooh, that's a drop. It like lays back at the end.
Phrygian dominant!
Yeah.
Yeah, that drone is like so interesting to me. It's like a drone's note on a consonant rather than a vowel.
This is rad, dude.
I really like that Armageddon layering. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Nice violin. Feels like a processed.
Voice.
Nice. Oh, I know the little tremolo.
Oh!
I like how the like low buzzing bass hasn't gone away.
Ooh!
That's really weird. I like it. That was super weird.
What? That's nuts. Okay, here it is.
It's like that moment in High School Musical where like Troy just starts belting out in the middle of the basketball song.
I love this part.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get. You could hear the pre-chorus as tonicizing D, and then this is A, I think. Yeah.
The vocal layers that they're doing here are really, really smooth right now.
That high instrument is that like a theremin?
Oh, deep Dorian.
Oh, go a little warmer. Alrighty.
If that's not an aespa bridge, I don't know what is.
So I'm
And this
talking
still
about
has
SM
like
bridge.
the kind of crunchy bass, but a distinctly more major sound, which is
Yeah, it has like that open texture of the
Weird, but I like
of
it.
like the pre-chorus.
Throw it back.
Hey, yo.
Classical musicians learned what throwing it back is.
Ah! Oh, so there's like the third harmony. Yeah, I love it. It's cool.
Crazy video, by the way.
Yeah. God, the production on this is insane.
Actually crazy.
Beautiful addition to the chorus.
oh
Ooh.
So it's like extension of the away.
yeah. It's like a gorgeous music video. Wow.
Wow. Little acapella at the very end.
Yeah.
Cool. Huh?
Yeah, I'm still confused. No, I'm not even gonna lie. I'm still confused. Plot.
I love this feeling after listening to an aespa song for the first time where you're like, what just happened? But this one was definitely like, it had moments that were easier to grasp onto, and it had moments where like, huh? What was that? What was that? What was that?
Yeah.
Like texturally, harmonically.
In comparison to their other stuff, they kind of throw a lot of shock factor, and
Yes.
it's very like, huh, in your face.
Yeah.
And this is, I think there's a lot more like carryover between all the sections, but there is still funky stuff happening.
Yeah.
But it's a lot more subtle. So it's like, I get that like scratch the itch of like, yeah, aespa and the SM producers doing some crazy stuff.
It's a good like follow-up to Supernova, I think.
That was gorgeous.
Like, what do we make next? And this feels like a really fitting follow-up for some reason. There's just enough musical elements that like, yeah, carry through.
I also think that if you made a jazz cover of this, it'd be kind of
It'd be kind of amazing.
kind of cool.
If this reaction gets over 500K views, we will do a jazz version of it.
This is kind of more of the just really kind of stand there and just groove with the song. Like this doesn't
smooth.
Yeah, I don't want to flip a table listening to this. I want to just kind of, you know, I just kind of want to
There was a choice in the chorus that I thought was interesting. Oh, I don't like that.
Like
You don't like
Like
how
the
they
wind.
carry it over?
No.
Really?
Not a
I think it's quite clever.
I'm more a fan of just, if it's a vowel, just carry the vowel.
Oh.
I don't like the
so,
nasally, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
When you have a drone's note, you would typically like stay on the vowel. Yeah, get it done. That's typically what's done in choral music. But they decided to go to the consonant, dun. And I'm thinking of a specific piece that does this, like in choral music. Hear My Prayer by Moses Hogan. There's this very specific like direction by the composer. The piece ends on the word done, so the same syllable. So it just gets rid of that like openness.
I think what I find really hypnotizing about the first half of the chorus is that we have this really catchy hook, but to add on top of that with these background vocals and like responses to the melody. So we have this vocal melody that ends in a note that is held out, and we have a second vocal melody come in, right? So there's like never a moment of empty space.
Yeah.
And then dun, and this instead of like another vocal melody coming in immediately, we have that dun dun dun, which is like, I feel like an a cappella or choral technique.
Because I feel like with winter...
Oh, we have some call and response from the like.
Wait.
Like,
Oh yeah, that's interesting.
So that's cool. Is that a sitar? What's that instrument in the left channel.
Could be.
I wonder if the sitar is there in the rest of the track, or if it's literally sitar solo and that's it.
Yeah, it could be.
I really like all the not chorus parts.
Same.
Yeah.
Same. I think they're gorgeous.
Lots of really fascinating sound design. Like, I think Melody did a great job. Like, as the one person listed as arranger, I'm assuming they were in charge of a lot of that. Just like sound choices popping in. Yeah, like that feels like such a build up to the transition, but it happens early and it doesn't even repeat going into the transition, which is like an interesting choice.
I like the sound of like a traditional drum set. It doesn't sound like it's acoustically recorded, of course, but like I like that they're emulating the cymbals, the toms.
Well, the production's great. You got lots of highs, you got lots of lows. You got the wubby bass. Right?
The wubby bass.
And then
is
the
always
vocals
good,
are so clean. Love the Armageddon, right? You've got the harmonies on that. It's really crisp.
The snare drum was really interesting, though.
Isn't it crazy?
Yeah, it was like, I couldn't even get it the second time. I'm gonna go back.
Oh, and that's why that rhythm sounds weird, because it's got 16th notes in the snare over ja da da da.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so it's got a 4/3 action.
That's cool. Oh yeah, I hear it with the hi-hat, or
is it a hi-hat or maybe
just like a
Is that why I originally thought there was like a retardando?
Yeah.
The tempo stays the same, but
it feels like it's slowing down because the rhythms are getting wider.
Yeah, that's so weird. And I'll explain. Because they're emphasizing the 3, like beat 3 of the 4/4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Or you could just think of it as the syncopated snare drum part, which is probably better. If this is the quarter note, right, the snare drum is going 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, 2, 3, and 4, 1, 2. So if I just emphasize only beat 3, 1, 2, 3, and 4, 1.
Oh.
But if you make it ever the same, it's almost like it speeds up, because like before it's like boom, 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 right, and it's like bang, 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 but like I don't know, to me it just feels like it goes into like, I guess, double time, 4/4, but it also has like that halftime feeling to it as well, which is kind of cool.
It was groovy. That bass line that was going throughout the entire song was really making the song for me.
What was so groovy about that bass line?
I think it was just the low frequency that was with it, and just how it was working with the kind of steady drums that were throughout the verse, at least. It was really hitting for me.
Ooh, yeah, the chorus here, so it's abrupt, right? You got that aespa kind of, you know, that we got that ADHD going on here.
That's
right?
the ADHD.
You got that ADHD going on, but it works.
A little
very
less,
well.
A little less, you know, bass during this
restrained,
part.
yeah.
But then that gives its chance to really come back down again.
But that bass line, right? I think we're in like A minor, yeah. So we're like, you got that like that flat 2. That's that like kind of Egyptian scale thing going.
Also known as Phrygian dominant.
Right. There you go, Phrygian dominant, right?
Yeah.
I knew that.
Yeah, should we try to figure out that mode in the chorus? I think it also implies.
Da 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 da. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is just minor. Yeah, it is Phrygian.
Phrygian. So that'd be Phrygian, but then you add like a sharp.
It's not the same mode the whole time, too.
Correct.
Yeah.
There are key changes and mode changes.
But is it tonicizing A?
You never hear D though.
So A
Phrygian.
Then with a little natural 2 added later on. It's a weird dog.
This is a weird place to go.
Where'd
Like,
they go?
what is she singing right there? Wait,
What is
can we?
going on?
So where'd they go?
Wait.
The move to the natural minor, the Aeolian second is really nice. Just like there's been so much
Harmonic minor?
Yeah, just like suddenly having the major second. Yeah, it's just like it's a really nice harmonic change because it's been like in the same harmonic area for a pretty long time, and just like that feels really lifted and open. The bridge does a lot of
What is that, Sean?
like D Dorian, like just moving between 1 and 2.
So we have A minor,
and then like
and
the
then
chorus is
A Phrygian dominant.
yeah, just like that's basically.
And then the pre-chorus and bridge are D, maybe.
It's kind of writing that line where like, I mean, it's called Phrygian dominant, I assume, because it kind of, like tonic sort of has structures that resemble dominant structures in other keys. The pre-chorus leans a little in the D direction, and then the chorus is just like hitting A so heavily that it does kind of become asserted as tonic, but I feel like it's ambiguous exactly where you hear the tonal center as being there.
To put it in layman's terms, when a pop song is written, composers often just start off with a bass line, chord progression, or a melody, and then they choose to fit that melody with chosen harmonies to support that, and that then forms what key the song is in. And so the majority of the song are in keys that a key that shares a lot of similar notes with a few other keys, and so that when they touch on those other keys, it might still be in this main key, but also it might be in that key. But this key right here that my left hand represents has some different notes, which is why the pre-chorus and bridge feel different where we are from this key. But it might just be this key with altered notes.
Armageddon. Shoo. Armageddon. 수업 없이 누벼 날 이겨는 왜?
Like, I think it's cool that they put like natural nines in the like the non-choruses, because it tonally puts you in like a completely different world.
Yeah, and I think it's like implying like a G over A sort of thing, because you hear the da 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 over the A.
Yeah, I agree.
So it feels like a different color, very bright.
Which that's like a whole different world.
That's a whole different thing.
Yeah, but
It's
we do have
definitely-
that minor third and the major third if we are in like A bass. The
because it
bass
seems
is
like
A.
it's supposed to sound a little otherworldly.
Yeah,
which, yeah.
yeah. So it's like
You got the
outside
alien
of the
vibes.
outside of the typical keys.
aespa never misses.
That was great.
You've only heard 2 songs.
They
haven't
they're
missed
2
yet.
for 2,
They haven't
and
missed.
they never miss.
They haven't missed yet.
They're 100%.
Oh.
I have no clue what instrument. Saxophone question mark?
Totally understand why this was the breakout. I totally get why this was so attention grabbing. I'm landing on a for this
I am
one.
also landing on
Oh my god, we spent like an hour on that. How long? We spent 40 minutes!